Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to be doing lesson 18 for phonics, so let's get busy. I'm going to share my screen with you. Awesome. Let me hide all these floating things so we can get started. All right, Unit 3, Lesson 18. So our learning target, I can identify different vowel digraphs in words. I can read keywords and I can read in spell chains of one-syllable words. Speedy sound hunt. We're going to review some vowel spellings we've learned so far with our IDC, but our ICC, excuse me, our individual code charts, we don't have that, but we're still going to learn these vowel sounds. So we're just going to review them. So let's practice. The ooh as in soon. Everybody say ooh. Look has the sound. Everybody say E as in bee. Great. Oi. Everybody say oi. Oil. Great. Ah. As in shout. Ow. Has the ow sound. Ah as in paw. The ow has the ow sound. Boot, the ooh sound, doesn't it? Good. Crawl, ah sound. Oink has the oi sound. Great. Good, has the sound. Meat has the e sound. Great job, guys. House has the ow sound. Lawn has the ah sound. Great job. Spoil has the oi sound. Keep has the e sound. So let's look at worksheet 18.1. All right, let's look at 18.1 here. So on this, we're going to practice reading and writing some tricky words that we have learned in this unit, okay? So let me show you, for example. I am going to write this word on the board. I wrote the word should on the board. Let me make it bigger so you can. All right. I wrote the word should on the board. Now, I want you to say that word. Okay. Copy that on the left side of your paper next to number 1. Okay. If you've done that, I want you to unfold your paper and write it on the other side of your paper. So basically what we're doing, I kind of skipped a step there, is you have this paper. I don't have that paper, so I have created a sheet that's got numbers on one side of it. We've done this once before, like a dictation. You've got numbers on one side, you write the word, and then you open it up and write the word again without looking at the other side. All right. So on number 1, you're going to write the word should, and then you're going to open it up and write it again. Now, if you didn't write it correctly the first time, look at how you spelled it the first time and fix it on the inside. All right. Okay. So now let's do another one. Our next word, let's write this on the board. Okay, our next word to be copied is because. Let me do this. I'm going to stop sharing so you can see my board. All right, so your next word that you're going to write on your paper, which is number 2, is because. Everyone say because. Great. Now, once you've written it on the front side, open it up and write it on the other side without looking. And if you've made a mistake, go back and fix it. All right? Your next word I want you to write is down. Down. Now, once you've written that, close it and write it on the other side. Good. Our next word to write, could. Could. Say the word could. Okay, and then write it on the next side. Great. Let's move on to our next word. Let's write the word they. Say the word they. And then turn on the inside and write they. Awesome job, guys. Let's do our next word, your. Your. Say that word your. And then turn to the next side and write your. Let's do the next word, once. Say the word once. Now write it on the other side of your paper. Now guys, remember, anytime you make a mistake, all you have to do is erase it and fix it. It's okay, all right? Your next word I want you to correct or write is said. Said. Say that word, said, and I want you to write it again on the next side. Okay. Your next word, I want you to write of. Sorry, I had to go over. I ran out of room. So write it on the bottom. So of. Write the word of on the next side. And then your last word, let's write the word would. Would. Say that word would. And then write it on that paper. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to stop sharing and I'll go back here to our screen. Okay, so now it says teacher chaining. So this is going to be done on the board also this time and not on our chart like we normally would do. So I'm going to stop sharing again so you can see what I'm doing, okay? All right. So we are going to start with this one word. And I want you to tell me what this word is. What is that word? Spoon, right? Great. But what if I take out that P? What word do I have now? Soon. Awesome. Okay. So what if I change these O's to this? Now what do I have? Seen, good. What if I do this? What do I have? See, great. What if I do this? What do I have now? Saw, great job. What if I change the beginning sound to a J? What do I have? Jaw, awesome. What if I change the beginning sound to a P? Now what do I have? Paw, awesome job. What if I change that P to an R? What do I have? Raw. And if I add a D to the beginning, now I have raw. Awesome, guys. All right, let's chain again. I'm going to start with this word. What is that word? Pound. Great. So what if I take out that U? Now what do I have? Pond. Good. What if I take this P off and put a D up there? Now I have bond. Awesome. What if I add a U in there? What do I have now? Remember, that has the ow sound, so it's bound. Great. If I change the B to an S, what is my new word? Sound. Awesome. What if I change my S to an F? I have found. Great. What if I change the F to an R? Round. Awesome. What if I change that R to an H? Hound. Good. And if I change the H to an M, I have what? Mound. But what if this time I take away the D and I add a T? Mount. Awesome, guys. All right, let's do another word. Let's start with this word. What is that word? Spool. Good. What if I take that off? What do I have? Pull. Good. What if I take the P off and add a C? Cool. What if I take that O and add an I? Now I have the oi sound, so it's coil. Great. If I take the C, I now have oil. What if I add a B here? Boil. What if I take the B and add an F? Now what do I have? Foil. Great. What if I change that I to a U? Now I have foul. Ow sound. If I change that U to an O, I have full. And if I change that L to a D, I have what? Food. Awesome job, guys. You did a great job working through all those words. All right. So let's go back into our clip. Let me get rid of this bar again. And let's put it back over here and that. All right, so we are going to read The Fox and the Grapes, okay? And we're going to do 18.2. So let's look at Fox and the Grapes. A fox saw a bunch of ripe grapes that hung from the branch of a tree. The fox said, "Those grapes look good. I will get them and make them my lunch." The fox stood up on his back legs, but he could not grab the grapes. The fox made a hop, but he could not grab the grapes. The fox ran and made a big jump, but he still could not get the grapes. At last, the fox sat down on the ground. "What a fool I am," said the fox. "I can tell that those grapes are sour. They would not have made a good lunch." And there's the fox. All right, so let's look at our worksheet. It says, number 1, what did the fox see? A fat hen, a fawn, a bunch of ripe grapes. Okay. Number 2, to get the grapes, the fox, what did he do? Think about, if I went back to the story, what is that story telling me that he did? He wanted to get him, so he stood up on his back legs. That didn't work. He made a hop. That didn't work. He ran. That didn't work. And at last, he was like, "I'm tired. Those are sour. I don't want to eat them." Right? Okay. Can the fox tell that the grapes are sour? Yes or no? What do you think? And I want you to tell me why you think that. Okay, and then down here in the book, it says have students illustrate a part of the story and write a caption below it. So you can pick your favorite part if you want to, and then write a sentence to go along with that. Okay? All right. So our learning targets today, I can identify different vowel digraphs in words, and I can read tricky words, and I can read and spell chains of one-syllable words. All right, my friends, that is the end of this lesson, and I will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye.